Hey, Anoka Momianka na Ghana for wa kwentum ebi. Say dear, say Ghana for ntu kwan enkwatena kwentum kwewu. Wa dweneti memfo ho ampa. Enti na Jat Prime Block Factory abba. Ya toye boase ahwe dia Ghana for hia. Say dear, mo amowo bodwiase ne mpotem. Kaso akrodua ene wo mu afie chichi ne benche Central Region Winneba ne ade nyina. Moto edi kura. Jat Prime for ede Block Factory kenchirenche besi ho a. Eba na blocks ayedi si dandia. Papa, solid concrete blocks, hollow concrete blocks, pavement bricks, and a sand blocks. Bedjaso. And the ones who are shamu so no modia pepepe, betimia todia upe, a dambia upe se usi. Na dia yet decran se, equipment a yedisi dance or mwajia boswa. Pibaros na uhia upese rente concrete mixer. Afe, wanuma petanka se timi supply insu baby wobia. Water tankers a papa, a supply insu, a wabodjasin in Potemina. Chat Prime Block Factory, a wakaswa krodria, bodjasi road. From Ahmatri Fosu 0241 888 031 and 0533 644 607. Ebusia Jat Prime Block Factory and yes ako was sansu yo si adan for sa upe masons carpenters omo omnsanu ye fe pa ni meduma pa ubetimi ababa high carpenters mason for papa omo asa kosi udama nti Jat Prime Block Factory e de mufua Jat Prime Block Factory esanso Jat Beauty Supply omo nuama nyina Sufi America and abedwaso Jat Beauty Supply, body cream, papa, spray, deodorant, roll-on, hair cream, all kinds of perfumes. Nina Abedjaso, Ube home, our papa number 2, opposite John Mensa Factory. Prayer home 0241 888 031 and 0598 318 233. Jat Prime Beauty Supply. Omodi nuama papa, Efi America, Abedjaswa. Jat Prime Beauty Supply say, Adie bia muhia, Adia ye unipedua home, Ama wayo sono, Ubahwa, eta ho chapo.
Boss, where am I? Already on the King's Jesse Radio. Wow, Miss Media, the King's Jesse TV. This is another day. All day, all night long. My juju me me pensa me papa be matie. We are since I'm ready, you know. Our King just right here. And TV. Oh yeah. Oh. Enimye dada. Yakano dada. Yawa mamo. Sanyetiani epakano. Yei bifimo. It's for radio. Metu King just see. Radio King just see. Radio King, just see. Ahana ya, ahana ubeten sama watibida. Share the link to family and friends. Namo biatebyo. Station ya, just see. Oh, Radio King, just see. Ewana ya, just see. Radio King, just see. TV King, just see. Radio King, just see. TV King, just see. Radio King, just see. TV. King's Jesse Radio, King's Jesse TV. Nyamedi ya boafo. Ye kuramu pinti. Boss, where am I? Already on the King's Jesse Radio. Wow, Miss Media, the King's Jesse TV. This is another day. All day, all night long. My juju me me pensa me papa be matie. We are since I'm ready, you know. Our King just right here. And TV. Oh yeah. Oh. Enimye dada. Yakano dada. Yawa mamo. Sanyetiani epakano. Yei bifimo. sama wotibida. Share the link to family and friends. Namo biatebio. Station. Oh, radio. And while I Radio King, TV King, shout the link, shout the link. TV King, everyone Radio King, wonder who are for baby. Woman in Quay. Kings Jesse Radio, Kings Jesse TV. Nyamedi Abuafu, Yakuramu Pinti. Boss, where am I? Already on the Kings Jesse Radio. Wow, Miss Media, the Kings Jesse TV. And this is another day. All day, all night long. Majuju me me pensa me papa be matie. We are since I'm ready now. Our Kings Jesse Radio. And TV. Oh yeah. Oh. Enim ye dada. Yakano dada. Yawa mamu. Sani atiani e pakano. Yeyi bifimo. It's for radio. Metu King Jesse Radio. King Jesse. Radio King Jesse. Ahana ya, ahana ubeten sama wotibida. Share the link to family and friends. Namo biatebio. Station ya King Jesse. Oh, Radio King Jesse. And while I King Jesse. Radio King Jesse. TV King Jesse. Shout the link, shout the link. TV King Jesse. Everyone Radio King Jesse. Wonder who are for baby. Woman in Quay. Kings Jesse Radio, Kings Jesse TV. Nyamedi Abuafu, Yakuramu Pinti. Boss, where am I? Already on the Kings Jesse Radio. Wow, Miss Media, the Kings Jesse TV. And this is another day. All day, all night long. Majuju me me pensa me papa be matie. We are since I'm ready now. Our Kings Jesse Radio. And TV. Oh yeah. Oh. Enim ye dada. Yakano dada. Yawa mamu. Sani atiani e pakano. Yeyi bifimo. It's for radio. Metu King Jesse. Radio King Jesse. TV Jesse. Radio King Jesse. Ahana ya, ahana ubeten sama wotibida. Share the link to family and friends. Namo biatebio. Station ya King Jesse. Oh, Radio Jesse. And while I King Jesse. Radio King Jesse. TV King Jesse. Shout the link, shout the link. TV King Jesse. Everyone Radio King Jesse. Wonder who are for baby. Woman in Quay. Kings Jesse Radio, Kings Jesse TV. Nyamedi Abuafu, Yakuramu Pinti. Boss, where am I? Already on the Kings Jesse Radio. Wow, Miss Media, the Kings Jesse TV. And this is another day. All day, all night long. Majuju me me pensam papa be matie we are sensamina I'm ready you know ya no our king just right here and TV oh yeah oh enim ye dada ya kanu dada ya wa mama sani atia ni pakano yeah be fimo it's for radio metu king just see radio king just see I want it just see radio king just see I want it ahana ubejen sama wotibida share the link to family and friends namo biatebio station ya just see oh radio just see I wanna get just see radio king just see TV king just see show the link TV king just see everyone radio king just see when they want for baby woman in quay Kings Jesse Radio Kings Jesse TV nyamende ya boafo ye kuramu pinti boss where dem chiawo already on the Kings Jesse Radio wow miss me the other Kings Jesse TV and this is another day all day all night long majuju me me pensam papa be matie we are sensamina I'm ready you know no our king just right here and TV oh yeah oh enim ye dada ya kanu dada ya wa mama sani atia ni pakano yeah be fimo it's for radio metu king just see radio king just see I want it just see radio king just see I want it ahana ubejen sama wotibida share the link to family and friends namo biatebio station ya just see oh radio just see I wanna get just see radio king just see TV king just see show the link TV king just see everyone radio king just see when they want for baby woman in quay Kings Jesse Radio Kings Jesse TV nyamende ya boafo ye kuramu pinti boss where dem chiawo already on the Kings Jesse Radio wow miss me the other Kings Jesse TV and this is another day all day all night long majuju me me pensam papa be matie
hana masati
pepe
na munam kroma munsuro
mama sisi adie opani kese ni di ka mechia na machia watiefuo nyina na sadia wo kan no Ghana de boko na boko de me no kasai enya boko kra
hana masati
enya boko nko a ye mfa ne se boko ne de mpatem nyina
me try
afisa boko kro no obia wonim boko enim sha enkura atwa boko ho ahia eboro enkuro be se aduanan ne akire 40 plus na sa enkuro nyina kame akwa se kane no nanka ntoka no aname nteme ho ase ne gina boko central by sisi a me no kasai enam sade wudi kan political zone koso eye apa east hanti no amasa abrei krobia kosase ni anase kosasefo edimu tintimma no say sabre de curfew aka ye nyina e wo apa isi hanom dendenden
na mo ya da na mo didi
aya rehosem aya asefem nso so bebre sade wo hu se timamufuo esu se ye ho kire yen yentimi mpie enkomba yentimi enkoto yentimi nso nkoton no saa pepepe nso na asrafo ana polisifo a ye de o maba nso senka o mo mbebo ye ho ban no o mo nso so e ho kire wo mo saa bre timamuni mpie polisi ni nso mpie na em se asojafo na akanta empate mu ha o mo hwe yie se o mo de yie ebetu yie
asojafo a ewo ho no are they enough ama ise asa obia adwo ho o mo doso
no kwasem ewo mu ni se asojafo e ba ye no de o mo doso papa yie na enya o mo titiriw na ama sisi ade obia amotom kame akweze se de nyina yenim no ye wo mpanifo a se wo mo kasa na krono nyina no adadin sa bre de sa mpanifo nyina no asore akasa atere magunu no ama obia ekoma abafom a ye hwe anim se nokore babia nokore da no mpanifo be hwe no mo de nokore ato se de eda pepepe na bokone ne mpatem afa na sumdue entuma afra na sisi ya de ne eye anigesem kakra ewo ho ne se ye hene ohempo eye boko naba ayefe ye bonu mrane se zukran wakasa se mabunu no obia okita weapon enfanto ho se de asrafo aba presumdue no yen ya ye wo man mu ikura na se promu ha no ye presumdue mpo esene asrafo no na asrafo no sebe omo ye nuanom ye papanom ene ye nuamba ena ye yi wo mo de tumi ahye omo nsa se omo mo ye ho ban na yesa etia omo sa aya na ehadwen na ne kofa we nyina eba ye ne se obi be bisa se na esiden na asrafo eba abebo ye ho ban na ye be sa da ne ye ho ede ye ni akira asrafo yi ese ye ne wo mo so tiado ahoma so eno ne se ye hwe bokon sensem yi a sensem no dodo no ade motie mu ahuni eko na abra on the 13th of this month asrafo a edi kan eba ye 8th of this month no omo beduru ye no akame akwese na ye wa asrafo bi no wo inside ho polisifo a wo mo nam se omo ne mampurisifo na teben na omo ne mampurisifo no na ekobanti no omo eba na sumudue no nso ene se omo hwe anim se mampurusi ni bia wo mfimfini ho na sabe ensuo ho aye ne dene aduane ho aye dene abro ho aye dene atoko ho aye dene enkatie ene ne yekeka ho aye omodene no omo begina na oma bepe eye aduane afiri outside de awura ho na enum no na mabunu no ati atua se omo entwemma wo omo efise sene abra antokai ebobo niti epie yi obia ni outside ha wotimi wura inside ho ekose wo kwoto ade no saa so na omo mpie emma meto ade wa ha mfanko na kame akoye se asrafo no de tumi aban de ahye omo nsa eye adwuma se omo bebo eye mabunu ne ho ban na omo baba be di omu dwa ewo eye bazoa de akọ inside ho na eno ena de menteme ho ase kese pa esan esore ye abra na ebi mu free inside ho ba ha se omo be di dwa de akọ eye inside ho efise mabunu no ani suadi hunu ana se bia omo gina so kese pa ne se ne wo se wo di hene ewo kuro no mu no sa wo ye wo hene ampa de a wo se wo nya ni dwa na one na manfo omudi na wontimi medi hene na wuni dwa wuni asase na ohene no san na wudi hene no ewo kuro no mu enti omo asem tietia ne se omo ne mampurusifo betena sumudie mu dia mampurusifo nti ase se wo mo ba no eye som omo ba no se ahoho na wo mo ntena bokwa asase so ase ahoho se de enyina enim se yetu kwa kwa kanma mu a yakotena ho ase ahoho no mama e ba bi zongo ni atena akekere ye kuro no se mampurusifo gitum so omo ya ahoho bokwa asase so de a omo no omo betena no eye asumudie mu na se omo aba se omo no omo ya adesie ana omo no omo bedi hene de a ene se de akanfo bu be no ni ade wo no na sebe odie na nya ne komode no entinya de a omo betwe e de ama wo mo eho ena mente me ho ase no ehye ase enti enu achi no obibia wo susu se wo ye manprusi ni mapa enya de a opie eba abonten ho se obesra ne nua bi mpo na nka mpese wo be di dwade awura inside ho na me ma wo fato ho a boko no ne mpatam na kwaye te se hwekumase ba bi te se bia adum amakom anase manhia na kura atwa ho ahia bi te se ofeso adweso agona ene ne yekeka ho wontimi mfiri eye adweso emma eye kejeti amani nyeyiye sa pepepe na akoye obi nso ntimi mpie ewo eye adum anase manhia enko adweso side mani nyeyiye sa nso na wontimi mfa na nani nso nkyere eye ofeso mani nyeyiye ne kyerɛ sɛ kuro no atwa boko central ho ahia ni nyinaa no ene mabunu ewo mfimfini ho no ete ado ahoma so empo akwa koduru sɛ wo yɛ kosase ni mpo na wote mfimfini ho a ene ka ho empie mma abonten ha saa nso na wo abonten ha na wo yɛ manpurusi ni mpo a wo no yɛhia wo mfimfini ho efisɛ ba wo ba no yɛnim trimu pa wo de ba na enum no na mabunu ne yɛ sɛ sesei na ɛkɔ ne de a ɔmo mpɛ ne toto mpɛ ne no a ɔhene no a ɔmo de ne kodi ɔmo de ne kɔtena konwa no so ɛwɔ na naregu ɛbɛbɔ ɛho party ɛwɔ walwale na national security for guide no de ne bewura bɔko inside no wɔno ɛna de saa mente me ho ase we nyinaa aba efisɛ abra akufuado ewi ni akonwa yi na naba bɔko bɛka kyerɛ bɔkofoɔ nyinaa sɛ bɔko na ba wonimu no ɛne zukran ɛyɛ azoka the second na ba ne sɛn ɛna ɛnɛ akufuado amamuo nyankwa wieye ne yɛsan lidi wɔ hene foforo ɛde na bewura ɛyɛ bɔko empatem hɔ enti wo bɛhwɛ a saa asɛm yi ɛha MPP party ne papa bra yɛ to aba efisɛ yɛnya police station bi a na maburu ni bi susu sɛ yɛ to aba ni wie na yɛ kan na MPP nya baako mpo a mo wɔ saa area hɔ no mo bɛba bɛkyerɛ yɛ nipa a ɔto saa aba no enti wo bɛhwɛ a Upper East ha yɛnya police stations bebree MPP 0 MPP 0 minua emane nya wanwa na efiri anase efiri ne etia enam sɛ maburu ni susu sɛ abatoɔ we no nye MPP NDC asɛm na emom sɛ wosu sɛ wo yɛ kosase ni dehye na wo pɛ wasum due edema ɛyɛ kosase man de a kɔto aba no fama NDC na sɛ wosu sɛ wo yɛ manpurusi nso dehye na wo pɛ sɛ manpurusi fo take over asɛ ɔhene ɛwɔ bɔko asase so de a wo nso kwa kɔto aba ɛfama ɛyɛ MPP saa na kɔyɛ enam sɛ abirbia no a party bi bɛba no ɔpam ɔhene bi firi so de ɔhene a wɔno pɛba ɛnkɔpem sɛ akufuado ba yɛ yi ɛna mampurusifoɔ hwɛ anim sɛ sɛdeɛ mmiri bi a atwa mu na nka ɔmo yɛ no nka bɛsan akɔ ne saa na amba saa nti no na wɔ sɛ ɔmo de mmara hyɛ ɔmo nsam na wɔn si hene ɛde bɛka ɛyɛ ɔhene a ɔwɔ hɔ ho na ahemfo no ɛnyɛ mmienu ɛnum ɛna de mente me ho ase asɔre dendenden a saa bere a me ne wo kasa yi bɔko no ne mpatam deɛ ɔhene ɛne amabunu no akasa ama amabunu no nyinaa yɛ ɔmo adwene sɛ weapons deɛ ɔmo de begu hɔ na sisia yi deɛ deɛ ɔmo hwɛ anim ne sɛ yɛyi asɛm no ɛde afiri amanyɔfoɔ nsɛm ne ɛde asɛm no ama ahemfo efisɛ ahemfo nsɛm no ahemfo na te aseɛ kyɛn na ahemfo nso ɛna ɔmo nsɛm no edi mu kyɛn efisɛ amanyɔfoɔ akɔyɛ ndaadaafoɔ bi a yɛde yɛn ho to ɔmo so a anhwɛ a yɛbɛbɔ ɛyɛ Ghana man ɛnyɛ bɔko nko a efisɛ baabi aduru no yɛhwɛ ɔman no resources sika ahodoɔ a yɛsesa de ba bɔko ha se yɛhwehwɛ asomdua a sika no mpo beduru a yɛ ankorankora bi na ɛtena so ɛde ɛyɛ ɔmo nyapadeɛ mpo sɛdeɛ yɛhwɛ asomdua de mas asraafoɔ mpo no ɔmo nya bi ne saa nti no ɔmo de asɛm no ahyɛ ahemfo ne nsɛm sɛdeɛ esii wɔ tamale yɛana asɛm a ɛsɔre hɔ na otumfoɔ edi ahemfo nkae ne nyinaa nim na ɔmo bɛtena asɛm no so de yie tu yie besi ndɛ a yɛnte mente me ho ase bia wɔ hɔ no yɛwɔ gyidie sɛ ɔmo de asɛm no ɛda mpanifoɔ na ɔmo bɛtena so a saa nso na yɛde yie ɛbɛto yie ɛwɔ bɔko asase so ama yɛn nyinaa nyɛ asomdue na yɛyɛ tete ne sɛ mbaburu ne bi ɛwɔ inside hɔ no ka sɛ ɔmo tie ɔpemsoɔ odi obi a mmiri bi atwam wɔyɛ sɛ ahemfo mmienu ntena kuro baako mu ma no ɛnyɛ yie na saa nti no ɔmo de ɔmo afa ɔmo ho adwen ɔmo twɛn wɔ pemsoɔ deɛ na said the assembly book we be and say and favor omo a nya de omo beti ase na emomu no kame akwa say ye nyina ye nim said ye tumi tie na bufuo so ba obi atimi ka ne ope etie de wotumi say sabre say the assembly ma mpanifo no omo betena so omo nsore no ye wogidie say asumdue bepa a eche sei na yemfa ne say enne firi anwumre besi ndey de etopa ye bia na say tuo bia nhyedan kasa wo mpatemu ha na enru achi ene nansa de no kwasem ne say bema bia ni ho a wotimi eda dam efisa woda dam mu a asembeto enti efa beta say wo bepia kwape na nto aba bi na wonso wo ho bambo say wo kita wo sekan say etuo say wajan bi na eka wo ho na wode da ho eno eye fa better chance say weda dam na enru ade em say ya to asumdue pono kakra ama ono mu a esese omutimi ben fie no aben fie na omo nso a omugidi yie say ewo say omo etena na nto akopem say asumdue beba no omo nso eguso wo ho sabria me no kasei
na bo edin boku na aba no media menim ho nti wo se boku na aba anim bebu na kase so obi amfa ne tuntwiro mo omo ate ase
ane sisi a me no kasei wan se entoka no eyafanu mienu na eko na nietie nie se ohene bi kasa se ne manfo emfa tuontu ho a eno kire se ne manfo no nyaade o mu be pia kwa attack biem
okay
na momu no etuo no de atwere ho de na ntwere ho sa ene kire se se wudi tuo twere ho no eno kire se atamfo beto hye wo so a wo be gya no enu nti nyaade a o mu be pie se ye ko attack kuo bi wa ha ana ye ko attack police for ana civilian bi e wo ba bia kopem se wo ba attack de a o mu be hia wo na momu no eye na bazukran wo ne manfo nyina kasa se basabasa yo ekoso a enu nti aban atu ne ho ayi asrafo aba no eya sumdue ntia eti wo sere babunu bia wosusu se wono na wodan no wo sere se fa utuo to ho na sabre ye mfa obuo ne die mfa ma eya mpanifo nkopem so metena asem ne so awie
yo era enti nsama waka kire me anopai bibie ne ho eye no kura bi ehye bebi esen ne wakan wo ho
me bra pani eno de wabusa bi ensem mi wo ho a no kura sinse na se de me ka no ya katakata ebiso na ma ni omo bi enti
haya kwan ho ya Matias
o kan ye no na akwai se isi ameno ka se de medi kan no eya fanu mienu na se ye ka se ye twa mfoni na du akiri a na ye se yi afa ba ko ai secret edit
Matias ye
enu nti ye be kasa ni o ma bi so ansa na akire no ubenya data se tense
mbacho boku na aba no ono ne hina because se boku mu ne ye wo mampusi ne kusase mebua
sa
nti boku na aba no ono no ye hina
boku na aba no wono ne ohene a ye fe ne se Zukran a ayene mrane a ye bono no ene Zukran no se de oba kan mamu a ye wo opemso ana se otumfo na nkasa ye fe no Azoka Abokraku the second eye ono ne boku na aba sisi ye a ne din wo nwumam na ya gazette no Supreme Court aginadi se ono ne wo hene a wo yakusasi ni a asase wo no omo na omo ye o masase amamre ne amane ekunsa eye biribiara na ne asase so ya ne dia ene di hene na me mawo abakwasam kakra akami akoye se abusua bia na se ankrankra bia wo kwan a ofaso eye na amamre ne na amane na kosasefo emamre ne o mamane kakra a abakwasam yete ase ne se kane no ye na nanom kosasefo no na wo nya abusua bia wo mo hyeda esi hene eyi hempo ba ko se asumasi na ye leader na okasa obi ankasa biem na akoye te se eye abusua ahodo bebre e wo kosase num se me ma wo fato ho a akoye se akanfo amamre mu no ye wo aduanafo ho akonafo ho na sonafo ho na ayokofo ho ene omo ekeka ho na abusua bia woni pani enti sa asem bisi a na duanafo pani no wone oyoko pani asona pani na omu nyina behia na omahwe asem no sede omo de to a ebeyie na omo de ato we ni empanindie anase akandifo a nakosa aseman mu na ewo ho na omo nhyedan yi ohempon ba akopɛ enye ni leader emfa nda omu nyina ano ne santi amakosa asefo no amenya ohene na ye frɛ ne sɛ kosa na aba enne yehunu bi na bi ni hosa na yenuanom busangafo ene mosifo omo majority pa ni free eye Burkina Faso yenyina yenim sɛ emiri bitwamu na nipa ewo enkwaso mu anase ye nanamu bi chi bi muton edema eye abrofo etenam saa yoso ma busangafo yi ene mosifo yi na wo mo ene kosasefo no te ado ahoma so pa de kyerɛ sɛ ye ne wo ko a wo a ye bedi usunkunim no na ye tete wo nkrofo na ye ton wo mo sara na we ene nam so ema kosasefo no enam sɛ na omu nni saa enkabom omu nni hene baako da oma no ntino omu nuanom a na omu ben omu pa so na ye mampurusifo yi na omu de omawre hosem ekoto wo manim ena mampurusifo yi sɛ o sɛ saa na tie de a ye de ye wo eye warriors fo wo ho ye wa akofo wo ho pa ye kwa ako a ye gi ehudi sɛ ye nlusu ako saa enti ye beyi bi mu aka mo ho na omakogya mo sɛ de be ya sɛ saafo yi beto hye mo so a mu betimi a defend mo ho yie papa na mo nipa ankɔ nkwaso mu bebre saa we nama enam sɛ kosasefo no wo mo susu sɛ wo mo ne mampurusifo yi eben pa enam border wo mo te so ene awade ene abusua afrafra ntino wo mo gye wo mo eka wo mo ho na bra wo mo baaye no wo mo bɛko yɛn so edi nkunim na bibia da di pefe sɛ ampa mampurusifo yi abɛboa wo mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ akonu mu papa yie na ɛno na yɛ sɛ saa na tie de a yenuanom wo mo bɛboa emi akun yɛ ɛyɛ sɛ yɛde wo mo ɛka yɛ ho wa na yɛma wo mo ba bi tena ɛno nti ɛna ma mampurusifo no ekonya omo small group ewo boko inside ho omo so ede bo omo ho eye atenase ewo ho enti kutasifo ya na de ho ma omo ema omo tena from emeritenti asemo amenu kan eye 300 years back asemnie na bra omo bo omo ho adwa wo ho no na kame akwese se de nyina enim no nipa wo ba bi a oware owo ema na setre enunti ekoba se mampurusifo no omu ni mahini dada omu di hini dada etina aye mampurusi ahene aye na deregu hini owo hoyi ewo se oyi ni nipa anana srafo a omo koja aye kosasefo ewo bokono oyi bi aye no ohempon na ono entena aye boko honum na eno na mampurusifo yi ekosi omo hene sa ohene no omo de no ba eye boko ema ne betena ho sabre no mu na sade ye nyina ye nimu no se ohoho bi firi esiremba na obetena akama mu a na ne nuanom bedoso a se yesi ne hene kora sabe onya sante hene ye nyina ye tumu sade
aka wo pe design pe eba na me de
hello bra penny
sa papa anatia yesi hina onya sante hene enokre
ni nyina ye ni wuri se eda wonya mosi hene a na wo ye frafrafo hene ana wo ye busanga hene ana se wo ye hausa hene se de nyina ye ni mu no ne santi enoma kusasefo susu se saa wo hene a ye de na sisu yi wo ye mampurusifo a o ma betena eye bokuma mu no ehene na wo mu nim se mampurusifo afa wo ho abi se wo ye wo hempon a wo control o mu nyina na ne etia ne se esanse kusasefo ni hene ntino na saa wo hene no wa be automatically o hene a wo no na wo control eye kusasefo nyina prekope ebise obi aba nanim a obebo mu ase ama no ena ahemfo nkae de nyina huru boko se boko na ye o mahenkuro enu nti ohene a oboko na ye o mupani said the engine are unimuno. And unti Abra Ecoba said, she said, yes, about the Yabri, I a friend said, I am somewhere back by me. I'm your original House of Chiefs. And when I could ask the 4 years, says Anna Tiadia, say a hinia bedroom pempens will be a manyo Eden and Wabe Jim, say, Abusubia was Asia or another door majority. Near you or him part to Manodia, I was saying, Yanka Sanka say the share, obey or he obedience. And no mono, and Kwame Nkrumah will say, or yo, Ede Ahiniano, Emma, Omo Assasia or Modia, Omo Croya or Modia, Omo Motichere, a Yom Kurono, a Honona, Menteme Huaseno, Ashasiano, Estatia, Sabrenan Sono, Abaqua Sanchez say, na him for a bet naso, Amaman Pusifono, Aya him for Bebre, Omoboro Adriasa. And ultimate Mambusi for us to say, na yen yasha adiana say from day one. I bet it's Sabre Adiano, and who banyam, Adodia be Bahono, ye na mo pamoye, Ajamo Adiana. Now so said the Medica kind will be an imperfect say, Niadia one no, said one no dear, and Yadia Comdeno. Sansona say, Yenji independence, and I say, Nipan Yenifan who dear money ya, Abrofonia Betna Ghana Hambrit, Emeritin, Abra so say, I was here taking over as a land, no, Emsa or Sergeant Foodie will say, or yo, Emma Yenya, found who dear. When I could ask the phone, so also say, someone better not have seen him Emeritin on Chese, Chrono, a Yamona, and I say a Modria. And Runti, a salmon on the top of Boca Cra, met me a trouble for Nene Amauni. Yo, when any Nientira. Mampusi for who say, one want to me bre, Omonana no want to me bre, and Meretin Nasabre and Waba Yamono, Nakosas the form betiki a over Omonpene, Cosas the form so Teresa Dabi, shall oh, her sobame de Mbisia, Nabiana 4 panino, one or Yoko penny, Asuna penny, na Omunina Beshia, na Omahe Asamono, said ye Omo the tour a bay ye no more the ato. Weni empanindie anase akandifu a nakosase mamu na ewo ho na omu nhyedan yi ohempo ba akopɛ enye ni leader emfa nda omu nyina ano ne santi amakosasefo no amenya ohene na ye frɛ ne sɛ kosa na aba enne yehuni bi na bi ni hɔ sa na yenuanom busangafo ene mosifo omu majority pa ni free eye Burkina Faso yenina yenim se amiri bitwamu na nipa ewo enkwaso mu anase ye nanamu bi chibi muton edema eye abrofo etenam sa ayoso ma busangafo yi ene mosifo yi na wo mo ene kosasefo no te ado ahoma so fa de kire se ye ne woko a wo a ye bedi usunkunim no na ye kyeche won krofo na ye ton wo mo sara na we ene nam so ema kosasefo no enam se na omu ni saa enkabom omu ni hene ba ko da oma no ntino omu nuanu mu ana omu ben omu pa so na ye mamprusifuo yi na omu de omawre hosem ekoto wo manim ena mamprusifuo yi ese o se saa na tie de a ye de ye wo eye warriors wo ho ye wa akofo wo ho pa ye kwa ako a ye ji yehudi se ye nlusu ako saa enti ye beyi bi mu aka mo ho na omakogya mo se de be ya se saafo yi beto hye mo so a mu betimi a defend mo ho yie papa na mo nipa ankɔ nkwaso mu bebre saa we nama enam se kosasefo no wo mo su se wo mo ne mampurusifo yi eben pa enam border wo mo te so ene awade ene abusua afrafranti no wo mo gye wo mo eka wo mo ho na bra wo mo baaye no wo mo bekon yan so edi nkunim na bibia da di pefe se ampa mampurusifo yi abeboa wo mo ewo eye akon no mu papa yie na eno na ye se sa na tie dia yenuanom wo mo beboa eme akon ye eye se ye de wo mo eka ye ho wa ha na ye ma wo mo ba bitina eno nti ena ma mampurusifo no ekonya omo small group ewo boko inside ho omo so e de bo omo ho eye atenase ewo ho enti kusasifo ya na de ho ma wo mo e ma wo mo tena from emeritenti asemo amenu kan 300 years back asemnie na bra omubo omo ho adwa wo ho no na kame akoye se de nyina anim no nipa wo ba bi a oware owo ema na setre enu nti ekoba se se mamburusifoɔ no ɔmo ni mahini dada ɔmo di hene dada etina ɛyɛ mamburusi ahene ɛyɛ naderugu hene a ɔwɔ hɔ yi ɛwɔ sɛ woyi ne nipa ana nasrafoɔ a ɔmo kɔgya ɛyɛ kosasefoɔ ɛwɔ bɔkɔ no oyi bi ɛyɛ no ɔhempɔn na ɔno ɛntena ɛyɛ bɔkɔ hɔnom na enum no na mamburusifoɔ yi ekosi ɔmo hene a saa ɔhene no ɔmo de no ba ɛyɛ bɔkɔ ɛma no bɛtena hɔ saa bere no mu na sɛ de yɛn nyinaa yɛ nim no sɛ ɔhoho bi firi esirem ba na ɔbɛtena akama mu a na ne nuanom bɛdɔɔso a sɛ yɛsi ne hene koraa sɛbe ɔnya asante hene yɛn nyinaa yɛgye tum saa deɛ
ampa
hello brapani
saa pɛpɛpɛ ɛna teɛ yɛsi hene a ɔnya asante hene ɛnokorɛ
aha ne yɛn nyinaa yɛnim ne sɛ ɛda wɔnyɛ mɔsi hene a na wɔyɛ frafrafoɔ hene anaa wɔyɛ busanga hene anaa sɛ wɔyɛ hausa hene sɛdeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛnim no ne saa nti ɛno ma kosasefoɔ susu sɛ saa wɔ hene a yɛde na asi so yi wɔyɛ mamburusifoɔ a ɔma bɛtena ɛyɛ bɔkoma yi mu no ɛhene na wɔn nim sɛ mamburusifoɔ afa wɔn ho adwene sɛ wɔyɛ wɔhempɔn a wɔn kontrol wɔn nyinaa na ne etia ne sɛ ɛsan sɛ kosasefoɔ ne hene nti no na saa wɔhene no wabɛyɛ automatically ɔhene a wɔn na wɔn kontrol ɛyɛ kosasefoɔ nyinaa prɛkopɛ efisɛ obiara ba n'anim a wɔbɛbɔ wɔn mu ase ama no ɛna ahemfo nkae de nyinaa hunu bɔkɔ sɛ bɔkɔ na yɛ wɔn ahenkuro ɛno nti ɔhene a ɔwɔ bɔkɔ na yɛ wɔn panin sɛdeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ nim no ɛno nti abra ɛkɔbaa sɛ sese deɛ yɛba abɛyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ ahensɛm a ɛbɛkɔ aban mu amianya regional house of chief ɛhɔ na kosasefoɔ yɛ sɛ saa na teɛ deɛ a sɛ ahenni yɛ abɛduru mpɛmpɛnsoɔ bi a amanyɔ ɛde ne ho abɛgye mu sese yɛhwehwɛ abusua biara wasase a wowɔ ne dodoɔ o majority ne yɛyi ɔhempɔn atoma no deɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnya yankasankasa yɛde hyia a ɔbɛyɛ ɔhene obɛdi yɛ so ɛno mu no ɛna Kwame Nkrumah de ose yɛ ɔyɔ ɛde ahenni no ɛma wɔn asase yɛ wɔn dea wɔn akuro yɛ wɔn dea wɔn kyekyere ɛyɛ wɔn kuro no ɛhɔ no na mente me ho ase no ahyɛseɛ no ɛstarte yɛ saa bere ne nso no abakwasɛm kyerɛ sɛ na ahemfo abɛtena so ama mampurusifoɔ no ɛyɛ ahemfo bebree wɔn boro aduasa ɛno nti na mampurusifoɔ yɛ susu sɛ na yɛn ne yɛahyɛ adeɛ n'ase from day one abɛsi saa bere yɛ adeɛ no ɛho aba nyam adodɔdeɛ bi ba ho no yɛn na mo pam yɛn agye mo adeɛ anaa nanso sɛdeɛ medi kan no obiara nim pɛfɛ sɛ ne adeɛ wɔ no sɛ wɔn no odie na nyɛ ne kɔm de no saa nso na sɛ yɛngye independence anaasɛ nipa nyɛ ne fa hodie ma ne nyɛ yi a aborɔfo ne yɛ bɛtena Ghana ha mmere tententene abrɛ so sɛ ɛwɔ se yɛ take over as a land no ɛm sɛ ɔsagyefo de ɔsɛ yɛ ɔyɔ ɛma yɛnya yɛ fa hodie wei na kosasefoɔ no nso gyina so sɛ mo abɛtena ha si hene mmere tententen no nkyerɛ sɛ kuro no ɛyɛ mo na ɛwɔ mo anaasɛ yɛ mo dea ɛno nti asɛm no ne tɔfa bɔ kakra a metumi atwa ho mfonyini ama wo nie wei ɛne nientira mampurusifoɔ hu ne sɛ wɔn ntumi mmɛbrɛ wɔn nana no ntumi mmɛbrɛ mmere tententen na saa bere ɛho aba nyam no na kosasefoɔ mbɛteki ɛyɛ over wɔn mpene kosasefoɔ nso kyerɛ sɛ daabi sɛ wo hwɛ so ba me deɛ sɛ yɛmfie wɔ hakora a ɛntumi ndane wɔ de ada ɛno nti ɛno ne mente me ho ase a ɛkɔ so sisi yɛ ɔkɔ ne mpatam
yɛnua yɛda ase paa nyame nhyira wo na yɛnya wo nɔma yi yɛbɔ mpa sɛ ɛnya adwebrɛ wo nanso biribia yɛte biribia yɛbɛsi hu wo nso biribi si a bɔ mmɔden na bɔ nhwerema frɛ yɛn na yɛma Ghanafoɔ abusua am sɛ wohwɛ nsɛm a ɛkɔɔ so yi a yɛnuanom kusasi ne mampusi ntokwa no ɛyɛ deɛ wɔ hɔ paa na mampusifoɔ asɔre epagya warning so ɛde aba mehu yɛ no meyɛ mu hye me kakra na yɛnkotie ɛno nso deɛ ɔmoka
even the president of the Republic of Ghana ɔno John Dramani Mahama no asa na ɔmbɛso ɔnyini no sɛ ɔkɔ kita bibi e dey swear e magani say na chief justice a swear ni in e say no wura office na dey enti na win election na dey enti na wan kon wura office I say who tena ofie na obeka kire obi say we ohini sir ti say me gina onu say o won dey ba o beti obeka kire say me forefathers omu wo mo oboku onu no ni na be ban ni grave na e wo boku onu abogra ani kema no abogra is a different with Azoka yeah ni Azoka he's a younger man by tribe coming from Burkina Faso do things we know that and we know their family house and then abogra also onye onyene enne awabaku enye onyene awababia ohine bia anim so ya hine awabaku eye alhaji sedu abagre de nabserga ya last message ya di mamu mo media for mo bia ya ba life nse be kasa no mesanie wallahi 3 times omo mi omo diploma awabaku no soldier for na police for no omo wa mawo omo wa nkwala fi omo wa papa no mami no omo ja omo say omo ba ye kuro mboko e be protecting life and the properties say be who say omo timia na dey nti na omo ya police for no dey nti na omo timi yi sa so da for na omo ko tena bokra o fi omo yi sa so je so e fi da bokra fi na beti ma da mi fi o ha le sa so beti ma da ni fi eni abako dey so to so mienu
me try me wallpaper no aka wallpaper design pe e bana me de titala ho na chese yame adom ewi nti so far
asunje ababo politics nti se omuni se omuntimi a omo sesa soja phone na omo oboko no omo crossing consabile court now na omo ma 24 hours ni ba bia ni hiti e da from omo ye boko eti asaka tiramu se kusasi ni bia kasa oyo bema o attempti sir o block car bi ewo highway international highway ni so o block car bi say o attack obi yes e be ya Ghanaian surprise exactly the time say that we say ya di Ghanaian for no
we first and last
it is man one way na kosi first and last ya nim say mra wo asa na boku na ba alhaji sedu abagre de nam sedga the second asa na obedi ni na esi boku kurom no ofa mraso ena ko dur boku o tena ni fio no mo ka ten so yin o na onu obi o ti boku ka sa onu boku na ba no ani ke ma bogra go no o tena ye ni na grave a wo boku Abdul Ayi nam sedga obati ma tire ni assistant ni forefathers o mo grave a wo boku up to ne e wo ho so onu ani ke ma bogra o se Ghana mra e fa ni yajima na o mo yin free boku a ye mpesa bibi be si akire because of the respect that we have with the military men and the policemen e dey be si akire bia e be dey na si na be si esa
tesa munim se mon pe police mon pe soldier sa mo de ye mo multi for say munyi police for no bara na wo mo fi ono both police and soldier ye you mo free mu ne ma order say ahini mienu no abogrago ene na chiriga ya ja mu kro ma mo munku do beti mi wo fa kro no ne se do beti omo fi say peace to me ye juma ena ntakwa ma munku police for ma munku soldier for omo dia soldier for ni police for no munyi mu free abograwo fie munyi mu free ono mo no mo ma ye just 3 days ma o yini bi antu na shirga antu free boku abograwo antu free boku for only 1 week ko wa be timati na kro mo ono mo no wona kro no ya odie finish ena boku ko bo nga no se soldier for ni nim so mo timi ma escort ma enko a omo ma ye kwan ye o mnanka be timi di enko for pia ko bo ga ko disa ni ata ye chiaba no searching asa kro bia se ka be ne pese Ghana ye manya je be ma Ghana ye manya de kusaji for ni ya musuro no ye be timi aye ma ye wo ti aye na shiriga wa ma order ye ntimi ye hwi press conference ye crack for no o ma juma na o mo ye no na basa for no so wo ho ye betima ya sen o mo ba kempe police ni regional commander yiri tuo say e bo man pushi ni abranti e pa kunu because hu ni tuo wo ja tuo na ma o chime o se de bi wo kunu man pushi fa fore en ko ni police ni ye say curfew rules ka ya break nko 40 mox ya ko ku omo mpanyimfo man pushi ni bia sore am bo police ni asu po bo ko da na anti na so mo ba IGP mu wati me ba ma kusati for tak mu sutu no aka je police for se mu sutu soro kusati for sutu police for mo so mu sutu soro ye ku mo so sutu soro police for mo amuntimi so mo kan no kure no mo nja ekuro no maye se sa na government pair bunduri for ye nuar ma mu ku bunduri no aye we ye last. And yes, I buy one get them free, no. Ombanya. Buy one get them free, no. Look at you in your Bunduria. What do if our Ghana and United Ghana?
Ebusia ye na yenim tisi ade conflict kase pa esi boku ene nimpatem. Ebusia Mampurugu Youth Association e the strong warning abre IGP tete yowonu the current IGP eno echi no ura JDM and so o ma send a strong message ebusia e de ama won say wo mo hwe na nia es
emumpa no kwasam se bokunsam sami andra na me ne obi kasa na nipa na kase o yenja wo mo na omo a enkomo brombe jana sa na ebribi Rwanda huti ne tutifo ye ja omo mo kunkum omo mo braye no mso ya bre na omo ajaye nti se bokufo sa no obi sie nam so da bi dia ye na ye hu ne se omo wita so na omo ya hwe ha se yenye bibia wo ho a omo betimi ankasa aton omo ho ama militant from nowhere no omo numbom abayusu boko ahihye etia Ghana asema meken eye no kre ebetimi esi enti yehwe se otumfo otekoko so enhihye ya ode begu akwam ahwe se ebetimi aboa na wetimi enya resolution ewo ho ama wo no santiase ba na dia nanare koye timi ye adwuma dia ebetimi ama nneoma atoto na kwamu efise yanhwe ye ya yetete ho saa na Ghana agi yensem kura na fidie ye de oman na bo afore ama ya tamfo na de besie nya sie wie. It is very 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 sad and we should be very extra careful, very very careful. Anyasa enyoma ebe fro yeso mesra say, like I said, no, Yabeko off 2 days. We'll come back in grand style. Our parents say, blessed morning and cherished family. Big greetings to Efira, Bruana, Mama Babs, and all. Abiba Tano says, good morning, Brother Bay and family. Diobe Chair, I'll say, good morning, Abe, Dr. Joe. Diobe Chair. Dr. Joe Abruana na Cooperative Tikasi Ikweku and everyone. Oh, you have to say good morning, family. Gift ya Boaji Uneme. Good afternoon. I'm watching you live from Israel. Starboys, ABK. Good morning. How are you this morning and your family? I greet everybody on this platform. We are doing good. Starboy, and you. Oh, you have to say Abiba Tano. Hello, Abiba Tano, Opare, Abuaji, Osel Kwame, Junior Despire, Terikus, Georgina Bafo, Abrewanana, International Man, and Starboy. King's Jersey TV is a place. Let's help complete our studio. Tap on the link to donate and be a blessing to our station. Into link and was not tap oswa. Ability due to your contribution. Oh, you have as a Mahama 1 million coders, empowering Ghanaians with the skills of the future happening now at Daily Watch TV. Thank you. And Bonnie Godfred and so HS. Good afternoon, Pastor Abe, Mr. Safo, Dr. Joe Abrewana Naifura, Mama Babs, Mama Georgina, and lovely family members on this wonderful platform. Collins Asante says, good morning, ABK. Ghana. Hey, hello, Collins Asante from where you are, fa? Collins, where you are? Hey, where you are? How are you doing? Uncle Yao Aban says, good morning, Sir Abe and everyone. Where you are, for say, I'm good, Collins. Portia says, greetings, family. Ofori Joseph says, good morning to everyone. Where you are, for Muhammad 2025-2028 to launch job creation program, national apprenticeship program, and 1 million coders program, a Jumera program happening now at Daily Watch. Among for few say bia Oman Penin John Dramani Mahama Oman Penin John Dramani Mahama on Timi Enyahe na Enyama Ode gu akwemu ni nyina edi dance man say ya papa is on top of the job. So far, CDM4 are rating 40% over 100 for his first 100 days. A man of 40 over 100. Inti, Mama Yehu say Omampeni Mahama, Obo Ejuma, na Mama Yempreno, na Yamwanje no suna ni trimunya ne de. Na ejuma no ontimi enye ne yie efise enye easy sa enye bete abo ejuma enti yebekọ quickly eye bebi omampani o launch ni dwumedie kasie e de ama Ghana enye ono nko na ejuma launch nchenchirincha wo ye de ama oman Ghana yebekọ na yakofa bi na yakohwe de ekọ na yeba yabeto aso every say the omane kono ebeko yi ama ye nyina se koyi ekoma ye senso a ese ma ye nyina enti omampani John Dramani Mahama, kudos to you obo ejuma pa
Kofi Annan Center for Excellence in ICT, we welcome you to the launch of the 1 Million Coders program. Thank you very much. This program is a fulfillment of the President's 120-day social contract with Ghanaians under the auspices of the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation. We are here gathered to launch this very important program in Accra. Simultaneously joining us are students in 4 regions. I'd like to acknowledge our guests joining us from the Upper East region in Bolgatanga. If they can see us, just give us a wave in the video link. Thank you for joining us. Put your hands together for the folks in Bolgatanga. Let's put our hands together for the folks in Sunyai. We also have students joining us from Kumasi in the Ashanti region, eagerly participating. Put your hands together for them. And of course, we have students here at the Kofi Annan Center in 2 classrooms. There's no camera there. They don't even know the president will go there, so don't tell them. But let's put our hands together for them. We are also live on almost all the TV and radio stations in the country, and we're also live online streaming this very important program. This program is under the auspices of the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation. I'd like to first introduce for acknowledgement the Sector Minister, Honorable Samuel Nati George, who is also a Member of Parliament for Ningo Pram Pram. To demonstrate the multi-sectoral nature of this, there are a very big number of ministers joining us. We'd like to acknowledge Minister for Government Communications and MP for AAK, Honorable Felix Kwachiofusu, also here with us. We're privileged to also have the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, who is also the MP for Krowo, Honorable Agnes Namomolate.
And of course, our Regional Minister and MP for South Osudoku, Linda Akwele Oklu. Thank you, Madam. We are also privileged to have the Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture and MP for Ketu South, Honorable Abla Jifago Masi.
As well, the Minister for Employment, Jobs and Labour Relations, MP for West Central, Honorable Rashid Pelpo. And of course, Member of Parliament for Jomoro, the Honorable Dorcas Afro Tofe is also here with us. And at the risk of boring you, because this program is so important, we want to acknowledge some of our partners here at once. So we establish that and move on with the program. So I'd like to go through the list and then you put your hands together at the end if you don't mind. In no particular order, of course, officials from the ministry are here, led by their Chief Director, Alexander Yao Afu, and his team. We acknowledge your presence and your hard work in putting this together. We'd like to acknowledge the Country Director for GIZ, Derek Asman, the Country Director for Smart Africa, Dr. Osman Issa, the Director of the Digital Youth Village, University of Ghana, Professor Olivia Kwapong, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Nana Abba Amfo. Privileged to also have the Acting CEO of MTN and other executives of the company, Antoinette Kofi, Chairman of the Public Services Commission, Professor Victor Kwame Ajiman. We also have one of my favorite names now, Director of GIFEC, Dr. Rashid Tanko. I didn't know computer was part of your name. So apparently, is it on your Ghana card? It was on TV, Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer. Wonderful. If you want your child to be very smart, name him computer or name him ICT or something. Also, Director of DPC, Dr. Arnold Kavapuo, DG of the NCA Deputy, Eta Mosore. We also have the Senior Advisors and Country Lead for TBI, Sam Mensa Bar, Estella Curfew from C Square, Director of Digital Technology, Dr. Samuel Entry Jenche, other directors of the ministry. I also want to finally acknowledge the founder and head of the mission of Diaspora Africa Forum, Excellency Erica Bennett, who's been with us in all our important programs. Let's put hands together for all of them. Thank you very much. We'd like to start off by inviting our sector minister to set the scene and contextualize the importance of the 1 Million Coders program. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George. Thank you.
Thank you very much and good morning. Your Excellency, the President John Dramani Mahama, Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Ministers of State here and present, Presidential Staffers, Regional Minister for Greater Accra, and the Regional Ministers in the Ashanti, Bono, and Upper East region, Honorable Members of Parliament herein gathered, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, representatives of our development partners, heads of institutions, directors in the ministry, executives from the NDC party headquarters, industry pioneers, our bright young minds, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, civil society advocates, distinguished guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I stand before you today with immense pride and a deep sense of purpose as we gather for the official launch of the 1 Million Coders program. This is a bold and transformative initiative that marks a new chapter in Ghana's digital journey. This is not just a program. It is a promise to our youth, to our future, and to the idea that no Ghanaian should be left behind in the digital age. Let me take this moment to extend a heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Your presence here today, whether as a policymaker, partner, industry leader, traditional authority, educator, or young innovator, underscores your belief in the vision we are unveiling, President Mahama's vision. I am truly grateful to all who honored our invitation and made the time to join us for this important milestone.
The 1 Million Coders program stands as a flagship initiative of the John Dramani Mahama government, driven by a simple but powerful objective: to equip our young people with the digital skills they need, not just to survive, but to lead in the 21st century economy. It is about preparing a generation of thinkers, builders, and problem solvers who will shape the future of this nation with code in their hands and opportunity in their sights. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that last year, His Excellency the President coding and digital skills, empowering them to thrive in the rapidly growing business process outsourcing and knowledge process outsourcing ecosystems. We have quickly moved to turn this vision into action, to equip our youth for those who will shape the future of this nation with code in their hands and opportunity in their sights. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that last year, His Excellency the President made a pre-election promise to launch the 1 Million Coders program, which has been touted as a bold initiative by our international partners to train 1 million Ghanaians in coding and digital skills, empowering them to thrive in the rapidly growing business process outsourcing and knowledge process outsourcing ecosystems. We have quickly moved to turn this vision into action, to equip our youth for the future of work through the 1 Million Coders program. Please note that this is happening within the 120-day social contract period, and it tells you how committed and focused His Excellency the President is. This is a bold step towards resetting and building the Ghana we want together, a Ghana of opportunities, innovation, and prosperity for all. I firmly believe we are at a defining point in Ghana's digital journey, a moment where resetting Ghana is not just necessary but urgent. This is a call to action, to transform our economy, create sustainable jobs, and invest boldly in our people. We must harness science, technology, and innovation, not as buzzwords, but as tools for inclusive growth. The 1 Million Coders program is designed to do exactly that: bridge the gap between what is taught in classrooms and what the job market demands, to boost digital literacy nationwide and equip our youth to compete and thrive on the global stage. The world is rapidly evolving, driven by technology and innovation. From artificial intelligence to blockchain, to mobile apps and cloud computing, digital skills are no longer optional. They are essential for survival in today's economy. Yet far too many of our young people remain on the sidelines of this revolution. In Ghana, it is estimated that only 7% of the youth have access to structured digital training, and across sub-Saharan Africa, nearly 60% of our young people lack foundational digital skills. This gap isn't just a missed opportunity, it's a barrier to progress, and we must break it down. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the 1 Million Coders program will provide comprehensive training in coding and digital skills, initially in 4 locations and later spread out nationwide. Ghana India Kofi Annan Center of Excellence in ICT, where we are this morning, is leading the content creation and training of the program. The center has developed a standardized curriculum in multiple digital disciplines at the beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels to create a uniform training ecosystem for all Ghanaians, irrespective of the part of our country in which they reside.
The initial courses for the pilot include Certified Cybersecurity Professional, Certified Network Support Technician, Certified Data Protection Manager, Certified Data Protection Expert, Certified Data Protection Officer, Certified Data Protection Professional, and Data Analyst Associate. Mr. President, we planned to do the pilot with 260 students, but within the first 4 hours of announcing, we had over 4,000 applications. We decided to do a double track and do 520. As at this morning, about 30 minutes ago, the number of applications we have received is 91,847 applications. This speaks to the visionary nature of your plan and vision to transform our digital ecosystem. All the courses published for this program will have fundamentals of coding embedded in the course delivery. There will also be elective coding courses to be run as part of the entire program, and all the courses will be run simultaneously in all the regions. This initiative is a strategic investment in our youth, empowering them with in-demand digital skills that align with the jobs to be created under the 24-hour economy policy. Ghana faces a youth unemployment rate of over 12%, and yet the digital economy is projected to create millions of new jobs across Africa by 2030. By partnering with the private sector, we're not only expanding access to opportunity, but also ensuring relevance. Training 1 million coders is more than a number. It's a commitment to innovation, problem solving, and preparing our youth to drive Ghana's industrialization and economic diversification from the front lines. The benefits of this initiative are numerous. By creating a pool of digitally skilled individuals in differently skilled areas, we'll be able to drive innovation, entrepreneurship, and economic growth in our nation. We'll also be able to improve the quality of our educational system, increase digital literacy, and enhance our nation's competitiveness in the global economy. Ladies and gentlemen, this initiative is designed to level the playing field. It will open doors for individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds, those too often excluded from the digital economy, to gain the skills and knowledge they need to succeed. In Ghana, nearly 1 in 5 youth are not in education, employment, or training, and digital exclusion remains highest among rural populations, women, and persons with disabilities. They will be factored under this program. To the young people of our nation, I say that this initiative is a call to action. We need your creativity, your passion, and your talent to drive innovation and entrepreneurship in our nation. I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity and become part of the next generation of coders. To our international partners who have shown extreme goodwill to partner us on this program, the MTN Group, Telecel Ghana, C-Squared, Google, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, the ALX, Tony Blair Institute, and several other partners who have expressed willingness. We say thank you for believing in the vision of President John Dramani Mahama. Today, we welcome not only the beginning of a flagship initiative, but also your support, your ideas, and your collaboration as key partners in this journey. To our youth, our stakeholders, and every guest present, you are part of this vision. On behalf of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and the entire Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, I once again warmly welcome you to this important occasion. We are honored by your presence and energized by your commitment. Together, let us launch this program with purpose, unity, and ambition. Together, let us code the future of Ghana and Africa. Welcome, thank you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Wow. Wow. I think he deserves better than that. Put your hands together for the minister. Wow. This is the gentlest I have seen him. Oh. He's very gentle. Obia when the master. Especially when your master used to be the minister of your sector. You can't come and talk anything. So the jata is tame. Thank you so much. We'd like to invite one of Ghana's greatest wordsmiths, Nana Asase, to come and lay the foundation for the arrival of the president's speech. Put your hands together for Nana Asase.
music is good, you pay to hear it twice. My neighbors, when I invite you to the dance, it's because I have curated music good enough for your dancing feet. Make sure that your steps equally match up to this. Ago. When I was a child, growing up was a dream. I'm here, I'm still moving on. I call it harsh reality. I have simply come to learn that sleep is for the strong. And so, good night. It is only when we sleep that we have dreams, my people, and so all men sleep. Yet, when those of us allowed to sleep do, dreams are the preserve of the chosen. And so, all men sleep, the chosen will dream yet. The third strain of life chooses to wake up and lend feet to our dreams. So one man sleeps, has his dream, wakes up, wants to lend feet, and then he calls all of us to go. So say our paths to God lie within. It takes one to take the torch and lead the way. Ghana, welcome to a new morning where we woke up on the right side of our bed. One man chose to sleep, woke up, stretched, yawned, and he says, I have a dream. And then we all choose to believe because this is possible. We have often been told of future leaders who are not allowed to think because it's not their time to lead yet. But future leaders, this is the time to train the future the way to go, so that when you are older and the future is also old, it knows to treat you with some respect. And so it is good to have your future leaders trained now. Have them vision the future the way it should go. My people, if we were in a race and I was to hand the baton over to the future, I would choose the hand with which to receive the baton from the runner who goes before me, for my place is only held temporarily. My people, which is older, the egg or the hen? Now, whichever one was created first, that is not an argument to be had. The most important part simply says, between the egg and the hen, each one of them is too small to hold itself fully, so each holds a part of the other in trust. And so, it is only on the ends of old ropes that new ones are woven. My people, is it not beautiful that we decide to send messages to the future from now? We have chosen a million ways to beautifully do it by allowing young people to own the future, sending messages and saying, dear future, this is Ghana in the 21st century. See you in a few years' time, and these seeds we sow today would have rippled across the sands of the world. 1 million coders. 1 million coders. Okay, 1 million. Birth another million, birth another million. If my people do not understand all the big English we will speak today and all the fantastic things we are doing, would it suffice to tell them, say, a computer and kitty? You see, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. Into computer and kitty would eventually ensure that Ghana takes its place on the digital maps of the world and leave our footprints. My people, what if we could code Bamaya and Adoa so that a long time after this civilization is gone, all the beautiful things we do now will still stand the test of time. Now, it simply says we are creating employment for 1 million people, but one provides for 13 or 25, and the ripple keeps going on. Imagine a steel pool with a pebble dropped in there. The ripples are so strong. Ago. He to him what is good is not good. Our elders say, let him sniff a little alligator pepper and see how he likes it. I am a young man, and I believe that if we had 1 million storytellers to send our messages to the future in languages that we might not understand reading from the books, my people, we would have simply secured our future. And so it takes a man to know that when he has gone to bed, returning into this dance is not guaranteed. And so that is how legacy starts for Ghana. 1 million. 1 million coders are more than 1 million voters, my people. 1 million coders, probably less than how many million farmers we have in Ghana today. So do not forget the back without which there is no front. Sankofa is the only principle through which our ancestors have brought us up to this point. And so Ghana this year, oh Brahma Dane, what are we leaving for the generations yet to come? When they get here, they will point their fingers at us, whether it will be the left or the right. It is our decision to make now. What would warrant that a man will stretch his hands and shake you? Would it be an insult or it would be a greeting? What the future does to us would be our decision to make now. My people, so imagine I am Ghana. I am a carpenter building a big ark so that all my people will be safe because the floods are coming. And then I take with all the pan my hammer and hit all the nails in the right places like we are choosing to do today. Then the future is safe and secure. Intiminiano, computer kitty. One tiasie, ni ponwa, ushiamia, bisami uchimo. And maybe I would explain it to you in Dagbani, and then this could go in Gang, and then all our ways will be preserved in the spaces of technology beyond what our ancestors dreamt. You see, this life is simply that reality. We woke up from nothingness in eternity to sleep into the present. I take that again. This life is simply that dream. We woke up from nothingness in eternity to sleep into reality. And so the most difficult things we are doing today is placing one foot in front of the other. That is how a path is found and all the others follow. So in that spirit, my people, we will not clap to attract attention. Like I said, we will not stamp to rouse the dust. We lift our hand, greet the Creator, and then we beat our chest, making a solemn promise that Ghana will work, making a solemn promise that though we did not see the dream in our sleep, once we have woken up and decided to follow the path that the leader is charting, we will give our very best. Well, a year from now, I will still be here as a timekeeper to evaluate what you put in, what you put in, what you put in. And then we shall ask the dreamer if he has any more dreams that will make our future secure. And the writer king who sips communion wine from the calabash. I did not come to pour libation. Your Excellency, you have outdone yourself this time. You have excelled your peers in the realms of dreams. Woken up. We believe in this, it will fly. Why do I ask for this, my people? When a king sits in a palanquin and it is stationary, he throws his hands, then it is an illusion that he is in the air. Unfortunately, he will have to be carried so that he is seen. This idea, beautiful, but you see, an idea alone is just like a seed dropped in a bucket of water. Unless it is spilt, it goes nowhere. Where do we go from here, Ghana? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? So many questions to be answered. I am simply a messenger. He who had a sleep, had his dream, woke up and sent us on these errands is here. Therefore, I beg you, maybe you should bring him up so that when all those questions are answered, I can simply and confidently start about the streets talking about computer. Ghana, I'll be back. That's it.
Amazing. He said computer and kitty. When he said 1 million, you woke up, you thought it was 1 million Ashanti votes. You thought you were doing your old job. You didn't know you have changed. When he said 1 million, the guy said, he thought Ashanti, they were voting. Friends across TV3, Channel 1, GTV, Wezo TV, Metro TV, friends on the Ministry of Communications Facebook page, friends in Bolga, Bono East, Ashanti, Volta, and all through the country. You are here live at the launch of the 1 Million Coders program. We just had a poetic interregnum. It's now time to receive our special guest of honor, His Excellency the President of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Please rise as we receive His Excellency to bring us the keynote address.
Thank you. Please resume your seats. Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me proceed on the protocol established by the minister and just say, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. At this rate, it will appear that I should register a copyright with this Nkiti name because the various brands of Nkiti that are coming out, we could make quite a lot of money with that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today marks a defining moment in our national journey. We're not merely launching a program, but we're laying a foundation for a new economy. We're declaring with boldness and purpose that Ghana is ready to lead in the digital age. We're saying to our youth, to our communities, to the continent, and to the world that the future is here, and will be part of shaping it. The 1 million coders program is not just a fulfilled campaign promise. It is a strategic pillar of our Reset Ghana agenda, designed to empower Ghanaians with digital skills critical for 21st century life and work. It is an intentional move towards building a knowledge-based, innovation-driven economy, one where our greatest resource, our people, are equipped to create solutions, generate jobs, and be able to compete globally. At the heart of this initiative is our belief in Ghanaian youth. We believe in your creativity, your resilience, and your boundless potential. This program is an investment in our youth, an investment in their future as coders, as analysts, as entrepreneurs, and as tech pioneers. When I asked for your mandate to serve once more as president, I made a promise that our national recovery will be people-centered, innovation-led, and future-focused. And that recovery begins by breaking down the barriers that hold us back, social, economic, and digital. Today, we begin breaking down those barriers. Over the next 4 years, the 1 million coders program will train 1 million Ghanaians in essential digital skills, from coding and cybersecurity to data analytics and networking. These are not just technical abilities, they are economic passports, pathways to decent jobs, entrepreneurship, and long-term social economic inclusion. We do not walk this path alone. Across the globe, nations that recognize the power of coding early have positioned themselves for extraordinary progress. Take Estonia, for example. In 2012, Estonia became one of the first countries in the world to introduce coding as a compulsory subject as low as primary schools. Today, Estonia is a global leader in digital governance and innovation, with one of the world's most digitally integrated societies. In the United Kingdom, since 2014, children as young as 5 have been learning basic programming. This initiative has helped build a new generation of problem solvers and digital creators. Finland has gone a step further, integrating coding into a broader interdisciplinary learning approach. This model doesn't just teach coding, it teaches young people how to think critically, solve complex problems, and work collaboratively, skills that are essential in every sector of life. Japan has blended coding into its science and maths curriculum, encouraging students to apply digital tools to real-world challenges. And in the United States, coding education is gaining ground across states, with growing support from the private sector and government for nationwide digital literacy. These are not just anecdotes, these are blueprints, and we're adapting the best of them to suit the Ghanaian context. Ladies and gentlemen, let us consider what this means for our country. First, job creation and economic growth. As of this year, the global business process outsourcing market was valued at $410 billion and is projected to reach almost $500 billion by 2029. Countries like India and Philippines dominate this space, offering services in software development, data management, customer support, and more. Ghana has the potential to be Africa's premier business process outsourcing hub. We're strategically located on the Greenwich Meridian. We're English speaking, and we have a vibrant tech-savvy youth population. With the right digital skills and infrastructure, our young people can attract outsourced jobs from around the world. Jobs that pay well and keep families and communities thriving right here at home. The second, entrepreneurship and innovation. Coding skills will enable our youth to create apps, to launch startups, develop digital solutions to our local problems, whether in agriculture, in healthcare, education, or governance. In this digital era, one idea can transform an entire community, and one startup can create hundreds of jobs. The third point, education and lifelong learning. Through the OMCP, we're not only skilling our youth, we're reshaping our national approach to learning. The Honorable Minister for Communications is already working closely with the Minister of Education to integrate digital literacy and coding into our university and technical school curricula. The aim of this is clear, is to make digital education not just a short-term initiative, but a permanent strategic part of our educational system. The fourth point, inclusion. Digital transformation must not leave anyone behind. And that is why this OMCP program places a strong emphasis on equity, ensuring access for rural communities, for women, and for persons with disability, and others who are often left on the periphery. The first cohort of 560 trainees launching today in Accra, Kumasi, Sunyani, and Bolgatanga already reflects our commitment to gender balance and regional inclusivity. Moreover, within just 48 hours of opening applications, over 50,000 young Ghanaians registered their interest, and the Minister has updated that figure to 90,000. This overwhelming response is a powerful reminder of the hunger for opportunity and the urgency of the task ahead of us. In the next phase, we will activate training centers at community information centers across all metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies. This decentralized approach ensures that no matter where you live, in the city or in a remote village, you will have access to the opportunity of the 1 million coders program. We're also building the digital infrastructure required to support this vision, from broadband expansion to the provision of devices and learning platforms. Every layer of this initiative has been designed for scale and for sustainability. Let us not underestimate what this represents for our country. We're changing the national narrative from one of limitations to one of limitless potential. From a country that consumes imported technologies to a country that creates its own. From young people waiting for jobs to young people creating jobs. This is how to build a resilient and future-ready country, Ghana. To the youth of Ghana, I say this program is for you. Take it and own it. Let this be your launchpad into innovation, entrepreneurship, and global relevance. Let this be the bridge between your dreams and the opportunities of the digital age. You're not just participants in this initiative, you are the architects of Ghana's digital future. To our partners, current and future, we thank you for believing in Ghana and investing in our people. Your support amplifies our efforts and accelerates our progress. And I call on more organizations, both local and international, to join us on this mission. To the Honorable Minister of Communications and his team, I commend you for the speed, vision, and diligence with which you have pursued this project. You've not only brought a manifesto promise to life, you have ignited hope in millions of young Ghanaian hearts. My fellow citizens, technology is not just a tool, it is a force for equality, social mobility, transparency, and empowerment if it is used wisely and inclusively. It can rebuild our institutions, connect our communities, and transform our economy. But to achieve this, it must be accessible to all and guided by a clear national purpose. This is that purpose. This is Ghana's moment to rise, to lead, to shape the future. And so with pride and with faith in the extraordinary potential of the Ghanaian people, it is my honor and privilege to officially declare the 1 Million Coders program duly launched. The one on the birthday cakes doesn't take this long. May this serve as a beacon of opportunity for every Ghanaian and a bold statement to the world that Ghana is ready. I thank you, and may God bless our homeland Ghana.
Oh, come on, put your hands together one more time for His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you so much. And please be seated. So when we say 1 million coders, what is the response? Empowering Ghanaians with the skills of the future. Can we practice it? Or is it a mouthpiece? 1 million coders. Last one. 1 million coders. Clap for yourselves. Wonderful. So next few steps. We would invite 3 photographs. The first one, the president and the ministers here present. Then our government agency partner CEOs will take a picture with the president, and then our private sector partner CEOs will also take a picture with the president. After that, the president will leave to inspect the lessons in 2